There we go.
I'd say that got it out.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a hot minute. I have several things in the works. I have some fishing videos I need to edit and get out, but I had some stuff come up since we've been back for Texas with my water pump in the camper, and I kind of want to document my experience on figuring this out to share with you if you guys are full-time, if you do have issues with your camper, how to go about it, because I kind of struggled with it on, well, we're gonna have to take it to an RV repair shop, and they said that we could bring it up there and be put as a waiter, and they try to get it knocked out, but it's just such a hassle. So I was trying to see if there's anything we could do as far as mobile tech wise come out here, because I still got the skirting on the camper, which it's nice enough now. I'm probably gonna remove that soon, but Bree is way better at this sort of thing than I am, because I get on the phone, I'm on hold for 10 minutes, I get frustrated, I hang up. So she called extended warranty company, because I have an extended warranty on the camper. She talked with them. They acted like they didn't do mobile techs, so she called around to a couple mobile techs in the area and found one that said that he worked with extended warranty companies, and so we got set up with him. He's coming out today to look at the water pump to see what exactly is going on with it. So I kind of want to document this process for people that haven't had to deal with it, dealing with extended warranty. I'm not super familiar with the RV side of things, so we'll see how it goes. So he's actually on his way right now. I'm going to try to not be weird and like sit there and record him. I might here and there. I'll ask him if he doesn't mind to show you what all's going on. But the water faucet out here is far enough away. We just fill our fresh water tank, disconnect it, close it all down, and we use the water pump to get the water pressure in the camper. Because with the spigot being so far away, if we put it to the city water, there's really not a lot of pressure because it has to travel so far. And for whatever reason, I don't, during the winter especially, I always just fill up the freshwater tank, close everything down, don't have to worry about the freezing pipes, the freezing hoses, all that stuff. So that's kind of how we had it set up. So we use the water pump more than not. And here recently I've noticed that and you might hear it with me recording now, but the water pump will randomly pulsate like it's trying to pump water. Y'all, listen, I'm watching the playback and saw that huge spider back here crawling around. I gotta go hunting for that and address it, because I was sitting here watching the video. I was like, what? I gotta get that figured out. Anyway, back to the content. Sorry. Alright, y'all, I found him. And this is a jumping spider, so I'm gonna try to delicately get him out of here without killing him, because I'm kind of weird and don't like killing spiders like that, because I mean, he's just looking for someplace comfortable. So, wish me luck. Rule number 1, open the door before you have a spider near you. Alright, buddy, where you at? I just saw you. Oh, there he is. He's got a nice little web going up there, too. There you go, buddy. Live free. I think he's okay. Yeah, he's moving. He's okay. So, I've done some research. Obviously, my first concern is, okay, do I have a slow leak somewhere that's causing the water pump to kick on and keep pumping water to that spot? So I've checked everywhere. I've checked under the sink. I've checked the basement area. I've checked the shower. It just did it again. I've checked the shower area. There's only so much access to the shower hoses in there. I can't get to where it all connects because it's behind that wall where the cabinet is. So I'm not noticing any leaks under the sink in there, behind the toilet, nothing. I have had a couple times under the sink in the bathroom and the toilet where the plastic connectors for the water line goes in, that they weren't tightened down or they came loose and there was like a small drip. But that, nothing crazy, but I noticed it or could hear it dripping, so I tightened those back up. So that's my first concern, is that I have a leak somewhere. Second thing that I've learned can happen is the switch in your basement from freshwater to, your freshwater tank to the city water flips. Something can go bad in there to where it like causes the pressure in the lines. I don't know if it's, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I got a mobile tech coming here. But there's something with that switch that it can cause an issue with the pressure in the lines and cause your water pump to pulsate. Or it could just be that my water pump is crapping out and I need a new one. So I got this guy coming out. He's gonna check everything. I'm sure he's gonna check for leaks. I know that they can put a pressure gauge on there and see if you have lines leaking or not. So we're going to see what he says. I'll try to record as much as I can. And then on the back end, I would like to document and see what happens with extended warranty, making sure that stuff's approved and it gets paid and all that. So it might be kind of boring, but it's something very real that full-timers could deal with in the future and might need a little help navigating. So I'm gonna document it and put it out there and let you all try to learn from my experience. Hopefully it's a positive one, so stay tuned. I will let you know what happens. All right.
So, water's coming in here. Oh, city water's down. Okay.
Yeah, it's on fresh tank now.
Okay.
And that's what I noticed, messing with that would increase the frequency of when it was doing it.
Yeah. Awesome. No, this looks really good. You want to see it?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
you see how it comes in on the right side?
Yes.
Or the far side? And then you have a blue tube and a white tube coming out of there. That blue tube is your city water.
Okay.
That goes directly in. And then the white tube is the holding tank water.
Okay.
That's going through.
Okay.
And then everything looks nice and neat in there. And then if you just look into the underbelly, there's no leak or anything down here either.
Right.
So that all looks really good.
The only one, like, as far as the shower's concerned, there's, like, I don't see any access panel or anything to get to the hoses behind there.
Oh, the shower?
Yeah, to see if there's anything leaking behind it. Because I just know that the way it's been with the toilet and the sink in the bathroom, where it actually connects into the faucet, those have been loose and dripping in the past. But as far as the shower's concerned, I don't even know how to get back into it or see.
Where is your shower?
In the very back, right?
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm going to do my best to jump in here as I'm going through the playback because it is a little choppy. I was just trying to catch snippets here and there. But the first things he looked at, he checked where the water pump was to see if there's any leaks, anything like that going on. And then he started checking all the areas that water lines go into, make sure there's no leaks. I referenced the bathroom, the toilet and the bathroom sink, the plastic connectors where the water comes in at. In the past have leaked slightly. I was concerned about the shower area, so he did remove under the shower, I guess is where you can see all the pipes and everything coming in. He didn't see any signs of water there. He looked in the panel under in the basement. He didn't see any signs of leaks or water there. But now he goes into checking the water pump itself. Do they got rubber boots underneath those screws too? Or no? Because I've heard that if you put the rubber like things underneath it, it'll make it even quieter.
Yeah, so this is just...
It looks like it's just straight to the ground.
Yeah, it's just straight out to the ground.
Oh, it is blocked up a little bit.
It is. Yeah.
Gummed up.
Yeah. There's a spigot outside.
Yeah.
Take it and just clean all that out.
Yeah. I can go do that right now.
Take this one with you. Just rinse it out as well.
Got it.
Good. This one here, this actually separates it from the pump itself. Looks really good as well. You have a paper gasket right here. And no wears or tears there. So this thing can be a little loose. So when we put it back on, I'm just going to make sure that it's nice and tight.
Okay.
And see if that helps.
Okay.
With it. But goes on this way. I think that if it persists, you know, just putting this back together, taking it off, putting it back together, and
cleaning
this out. The next step would be just to replace the pump,
okay,
because you don't have a leak anywhere that I can see.
Okay,
perfect. Nothing that's visible.
That was my biggest concern. So if I don't have that and it's just a pump, I can handle that.
Go back on.
Do you know, like, what a decent brand is? Is that a pretty good brand, or do you prefer certain water pumps over the others if I do end up having to replace it?
I haven't had a lot of water pump issues, so I don't have a ton of experience with it. I would just say that you want to try to make sure you're following something that has the same PSI pressure in it. You know, look at the reviews, but I think, you know, honestly, once you get a new pump, you'll probably, regardless what brand it is, you'll probably be happy with it.
Okay. All right, from here, he goes ahead, he reassembles the water pump, he puts it back in, he gets the wires popped back in. I wish I could have caught some footage of that, but it's pretty simple, plug and play. You put the wire in, you clip down the little clamp on the connector. So he got all that buttoned back up. He did ask if I had any other concerns. I did have him look at my door to see if he could adjust the plate on there, because it's really difficult to close. He made some adjustments there, helped with the opening and closing of the door quite a bit. Was happy with that. I did mention, now don't come for me, because I know that my water heater has the anodes, correct me if I'm wrong, but the piece that goes in the bottom to help with the calcium buildup in your tank, because your tank is an all metal tank. I guess I didn't realize the frequency in which I would need to change that being in it full time. So I did have him check that. It was in pretty terrible shape, and you're going to see some of that. So we go ahead, we fill it up, we try to drain it, because there's quite a bit of calcium deposits in there, and we'll go through that process here in just a second. So apparently I need to change out that anode thing every 6 months, being in it full time, so it was in pretty bad shape. So we removed it, letting it drain. We're going to clean it up and put a new one in.
some more in there.
I said he's a true technician. He don't ever remember where he's put his tools.
What'd you say?
I said, I told you you're a true technician. You don't ever remember where you put in your tools.
Yeah, no kidding. I even made a comment to my wife yesterday. I was like, I think I'm doing a lot better. Like, remember, like, getting things out and remember where I put stuff.
Like a flashlight or something?
Nope. I can see it right there. This is not the perfect size for this, so don't recommend what I'm doing. There it goes.
I'd say that got it out.
Yeah.
Or at least like it looks like a ton of it came out.
Got me a little bit.
Got
Did you get these too?
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
got the worst of it.
Ooh, what'd you do?
Oh, we blew it up.
Holy crap, Brad, look at your
Oh, I know. Yeah, don't put this on YouTube, please.
I'm going to. No, I won't if you don't want me to. It's funny.
No, I don't want that.
After going in and seeing the condition of the water heater tank and seeing that there is still some buildup in there, he told me to purchase a water heater tank thing attachment for the end of a hose to get in there and really break up the rest of that calcium buildup that's in the tank and be able to get all that out there. So I have already put an order on Amazon for the and replacement anodes or anodes. It's got to be anodes. I got a couple replacement pieces for that. So when that comes in, I'm going to take that one off and then get in there and clean all the stuff out just to make sure it's in proper condition. He recommended every 6 months to be changing that out instead of a year. So that is my own ignorance and a learning opportunity for me to make sure I'm staying on top of that, because there was quite a bit of stuff in there, as you could see. All in all, by the end of this whole deal, the main recommendation was to change the water pump. Obviously, if it continues to be an issue with that, then we need to dig further in to see if there's a more extensive leak. But he checked the underbelly of the camper as well. There's no signs of water anywhere, so I am hoping that it is just a water pump issue. Like I said, those are like $70 to replace. On the back end, he is following up with my extended warranty company to see if any of these repairs could be covered. So that is going to be helpful. I will follow up with you all on that once I find out the final details of that. If not, if it comes down to it and extended warranty companies being a pain in the butt, water pump, $60-$70. I watched him enough to I'll be able to pop that in there and replace it. So I will give a follow-up probably just in one of my shorts if you guys want to check that out once I get some answers and get the rest of this all buttoned up. But thank you guys for watching and hanging in there. I know it was a little bit dry of a video, but tried to just be very informative of this process and kind of how to troubleshoot some of these things in the future. If it helps keep you from having to pay some money to have somebody come out, maybe you can do some of this yourself. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the love and support and hanging in there with me. You all have a beautiful day.